lesson that Hollywood taught me is that at the end of the day, if you go after what you want, you'll make it in spite of everything. There was a point in time where I got blackballed in Hollywood for about 3 or 4 years. I had a police harassment profiling case, and it made the news. CNN, MSNBC, Dr. Phil was all over talking about it. I was on a TV show on NBC, and they blackballed me because of me talking about it. And so for years, I couldn't work on network television. And so I had to do independent films and different things of that nature. But I was unwavering on my desire to continue to pursue my dreams. So regardless of what happens, if you want it, it's still there for you.
When you say they, who you think made that type of call to say, were you on Parenthood? Is that what it was?
Parenthood, yep.
That was the show with Craig T. Nelson, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I remember that show. I've binged it a couple times.
Yeah.
Like how do you think that happens? Like is it a specific person or a group of people that says, because of what he's doing here, we need to?
I mean, I don't know how to pinpoint who made that call. I don't know if it was a group of people. I don't know how it came down, but I know that it was certain doors that started shutting. It was scenes, episodes that I filmed that were wiped out the episode. It was taken out. It was representation that was X'd out of my career, that just walked away. Different doors closed, phone calls that wouldn't be answered. And you know, I'm not a dumb person. I understand what it was, but I'm never gonna go against talking about police brutality or supporting my people. So if I have to fall on the sword, that's just what I have to do. So, you know, I never really talked about it during that time because I didn't want no pity party. I knew that in spite of everything, I'm still gonna rise from the ashes.
You know, it's funny because I think that the only other black person on that show ended up being Michael B. Jordan.
And I can't think of it.
The other guy that, I can't remember his name, but he played,
There's a female, I can't think of her, she was in Get Rich or Die Trying, Joy Bryant. She was on there as well. Yeah, Michael, my little brother Mike. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of us on there. And during the time I was on there, Joy was the only African American on there as well. NBC money. Whew. I missed it. And the cast were great. Everybody in the cast was great. Directors, everybody was great. It's just, you know, NBC, during that time, it was right around the time of Trayvon Martin's situation. So they wanted to suppress that, but you know, the truth wins.
Do you find that now Hollywood's interest in black stories, do you feel like it's real or is it just a trend?
I don't care. I don't care what their motive is, if it's real or it's trendy, as long as it's being told. If we're taking their money and telling our stories because they want to fulfill their fantasies, great. However we get there is how we get there. I feel like they kind of let the door open, and now we're in an opportunity mode where we can create and tell stories, and you know, if we don't have the $10, $20, $100 million budgets, our stories are still being told.